All right, welcome to Alicia's YouTube channel. So I want to restart this YouTube channel over because y'all couldn't really hear me. So I basically want to talk about like this. I love my children. I love you, Zamir. I love you, Zamir, and I love you, Ayana, and I love you, Adriana. I never gave you guys away. Okay, I never gave y'all away, Zamir, Ayana, and Adriana. If you did heard stories about me, I am not crazy. If anybody gonna tell you that I'm crazy, tell them to tell you that I'm crazy about you three that is not physically with me. Okay, Ayana, Adriana, and Zamir. Okay, so losing y'all was the most devastating moment of my life. I just couldn't believe that ACS took you guys out of my arm, out of my care, Zamir, Ayana, and Adriana. And that was a lot of disappointment for me. And I regret all the decisions I made during that time of dealing with that journey, right? And I wish that your adopted mom could forgive me for the things I put her through. She is a mother. She should have been more understanding to me as her being a mother and as her being an older woman. She should have understand the trials and tribulations I was dealing with. She could have gave me some positive feedback during my grief and during my trials and tribulations. Okay? Instead of her taking it personal towards me, she should have known that it was never all that trauma I put her through, it was never towards her. I was just I was dealing with a lot of grief during that period of time. And she knows that. But for her to look at it as if I'm mistreating her, or giving her a run for her money, that was never the case at all. It was never the case, and that wasn't it. But I can't expect you to forgive me. I wish you can forgive me and give me a second chance because my children is getting older. But what's the purpose of hiding them from the truth? Why you don't want them to know that they have two mothers? Why you can't tell them that I love my children? Why you can't tell them that your mother was dealing with a lot in her life and your mother never gave you away and your mother loved you? Why you can't tell my children that? Instead of feeding them with negative things that I put you through. You can put positive perspectives in for me. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I would do the same for you. I would put it in a positive perspective. I would never speak negative towards you. If I had your child, I would never do that. You're a mom. You should have more sympathy and understanding. You should have kept it. You should have did an open adoption. Things would have got better between you and I. It's not like that the visits would have been every day. It could have been, you could have allowed me to see them birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and graduations. And you could have gave me 2 visits per month with each 3 of them. That's not a lie. It's not like you would have been seeing me every day. And once when things would have, got in the right perspective, then we could have moved up to the next ladder. It could have been me and you. We could have worked on a cordial relationship, but you didn't want to. And I understand that, and I can't fault you for that. But my thing is, don't ever cross nobody in your life, because if you can't forgive me, then don't you ever ask nobody for forgiveness if you can't forgive me. Because that was like 11 years ago and you still you still angry with that. I'm not near one that you think I am. I'm not that person. I'm a child of God. I'm a heart of gold. Okay? I love and I love hard. I wish you could have seen the best side of me. I'm more mature than what I was when you met me 11 years ago. Okay? But this message is to my kids. I love you, Zamir, Ayana, Adriana. I never gave you guys away. ACS took you away from me. ACS felt like I wasn't capable of raising you due to my behavior. And I was angry that you guys was taken away from me. I was a first time mom. Don't fault me for the mistakes I made because I love y'all. And this is the end of Alicia YouTube channel. That's it.